Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with a timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter when you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate with everybody. So please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for sharing some of your time with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. So I did this reading for the collective, or all the star signs, all the zodiac signs, the other day as a timeless reading as well. And I really felt called to do one for you, Aquarius. So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what is happening coming in for you. Now, this first row is something to think about. Your second row is what to focus on. And your third row is guidance or advice. Wow, interesting. We're going to get a few tarot cards here and see what else, yes, needs to come through. Interesting. Wow. All right. Yep. Ooh, jumping cards. Let's see. Yep. Let's get one more. Okay. Well, that's more than one, so we're going to take that one. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Coins, or the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to do your overall energy here, Aquarius. For some reason, these lighter cards make the screen go darker. I apologize for that. I'm not sure why it does. But with the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, Aquarius, you are moving into the state. Now, of course, we're not fully in here, but you're moving into the state of dependability. You're moving into the state of overflow, and it's happening very, very quickly with this Eight of Wands. What a gorgeous reading. There's momentum, there's movement. You're just moving into this place. For some of you, you're also moving into a place of security, and you're really having this kind of, it's almost like everything is speeding up, like the progress, like the momentum, everything falling into place. It's like it's speeding up. Now, for some of you also, with this Eight of Wands, you may actually be receiving a message or communication that is really going to be kind of out of this world for you. It could be coming from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an earth sign. This communication could be coming through that is going to kind of shift things or create that momentum for you. It's going to bring in this overflow energy and this energy of stability. So whatever that message is for you here, Aquarius, wow. Okay. Now, something to think about is this card says, I am in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. Do you see? Right? With that message or communication, this is something to think about, is that guidance. I am in awe. Look how gorgeous that card is. I am in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. So this message or communication that is coming in very quickly, again, it could be from a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It seems we have the King of Pentacles coming in there. This message or this communication could just blow your mind here. Aquarius, it could blow your mind. You could just be receiving, and it's coming in very quickly. Something to think about. You could be receiving a lot of information about a new beginning, a new start, because you also have the Fool coming in here. With that Fool, that's freedom. So some of you have been seeking freedom, and this guidance, this message coming in, is all about a new beginning. Some of you what's coming through here may actually have an opportunity, a job opportunity coming in. That's on one, but some others this may include moving or some kind of travel for this new beginning. So this is something to think about here, Aquarius. The guidance that you're going to be receiving, that's going to be coming in, it could be coming in the next few days, it could be coming in the next few weeks, is going to have that potential, again, to blow your mind, okay? But it is coming in quickly there, and it is creating a momentum. This momentum, again, could be around moving, it could be around a new job opportunity, it could be around travel as well. So it could be around anything else also, but those three things are really coming in. Now, something to focus on, or what to focus on, is evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Yes, so on your path to everything, lessons, experiences need to come through for that growth here. So what you need to focus on is that evolution, where you are growing. For some of you, what's coming through is to potentially create a pros and cons list and see what is actually growing you, what is time well spent, what you're in your activities or in your work, even what is creating that growth, what is creating that evolution, what is creating that movement, that momentum within your life. That is what you need to focus on, and notice what is and notice what isn't, and cut the fat away. Cut away whatever isn't creating that, okay? Isn't creating this momentum, isn't creating the dependability, the stability that you are gaining right now. Now, you also have the Seven of Wands coming in with that. And isn't that interesting here, Aquarius? So the Seven of Wands coming in here is really having this vulnerable moment and noticing that there is movement and growth, okay? Sometimes we aren't paying attention, we aren't noticing that we are evolving, that we are retaining lessons, that we are learning, that the experiences are here to grow us. But there is that movement, there is that growth, there is that momentum, and it's quick momentum, right? And you know, some of you are really wanting to defend the past, or to defend where you have been, or to defend things, excuses, situations that you have been holding on to. But holding on to that, defending that, is not going to create the quick or the large leaps as far as that growth and those lessons and the learnings go, okay? Now, with that, you also have the Three of Coins, or the Three of Pentacles coming in here. And with that Three of Pentacles is working together and realizing that you have no limits to what you can do, what you can manifest, how much you can grow, how much you can learn. There are no limits on your evolution. There are no limits on the movement. There are no limits on how quickly things can progress. So that is something to focus on. Are you creating limits for yourself? Are you creating limits for yourself? Are you feeling like you have to defend things that really don't need defending? Or for some of you, are you defending kind of your excuses for not growing and learning and moving? Okay. Wow. So this is really, really coming through like with a punch almost, Aquarius. Like for some, for me, I'm feeling like being punched in the gut, because, you know, sometimes it's hard to hear things that Spirit brings through, and it's hard to give them or speak them out to you here, Aquarius, because it does feel kind of gut-wrenching to get those knowings or those insights and to pass them along to you here. But I have to give you what I'm getting, and you need to remember that there are no limits to what you can do. Also, there's some listening that needs to come through for you here, Aquarius. You need to be listening to gain understanding, to gain knowledge, to gain the growth, to gain the learning, and not listening to respond. That's another thing coming through here. Now, your answer or advice, and you have compromise. So some of you are going to need to be compromising. There's a compromise that's going to come into play within either this or on its own here, Aquarius, and that compromise is going to be a fairly big one. So your advice is just that, to compromise, to balance things out, to not be so stuck or rigid in one way, not seeing another way or another path or another possibility. Yeah, and that can be a bit difficult. That can be a bit difficult, but you know, you have this message coming through. This message or this communication is gorgeous. It's leading to a new beginning, but sometimes change is difficult. So there may need to be a compromise. There may be, you know, whether this has to do with a new job opportunity, whether this has to do with a relationship, whether this has to do with travel or moving, there may need to be a compromise on your part or on everybody's part. It may be negotiations that are coming through. So keep that in mind as your advice or an answer here, Aquarius. If you have a question, the answer is going to be compromise. The advice is going to be compromise and or negotiation. So some of you may be negotiating for better pay. Some of you may be negotiating for more room in the closet. You know, it can go from what some may consider small up to big, but sometimes those small things are the big things and the big things are the small things for somebody else. Okay. Now with that, you also have the Chariot. So again, you have quick progress. There's quick movement. There's quick momentum. There is a lot of fast changes here, but the thing is you've got to decide. Look at that pros and cons list. Look at kind of what you're wanting, where you're wanting to go, Aquarius, and decide where you are mostly driven. Is it, you know, to make that change? Is it to stay the same? Is it in between, which is that compromise where you're negotiating? You've got to decide where you are mostly driven with this Chariot card, and know that there is that momentum, that quick progress, that movement that is here. Okay. And then you also have the Two of Cups coming in. So you may have this energy around you of a partnership. This is also mutual respect. So this compromise, this Chariot energy is coming in with mutual respect. Do be sure, Aquarius, that you are really, really staying on a page where there is a lot of respect, that it's not just me, or give, or take kind of energy, that there is that mutual respect that is there with that. This is coming through in that compromise within some kind of partnership or negotiation, or some kind of deal of sorts or project of sorts. Now that can be anything. I mean, we can make deals with romantic partners, with friends, we can make deals with coworkers. So really, you know, tuning into that energy and keeping that high energy of respect within that. Okay. Wow, this was a beautiful reading. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to see these messages that might not otherwise. Lots of explosive energy here, Aquarius, and lots of fast moving energy here as well. Go ahead and feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Also, the next question is, if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button wherever it is, whatever side, you know the drill. Hit it. So yeah, so you're notified every time you can get these amazing readings, all this insight, gorgeous, delicious energy and messages. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.